Welcome to E360 TV, the live streaming and on-demand destination for influential voices and enlightened audiences. We offer trending, grassroots, and purpose-driven content across a diverse range of interests. E360 TV is more than just watching programs. We offer the ability to interact with live shows connecting audiences to real, authentic influencers and storytellers while streaming to millions of devices. Real experiences. Raw conversations. One destination for it all. E360 TV.
Hello, hello, hello. I have a question for you. Have you ever felt completely lost? You know, seeking purposeful direction that could and should propel your mission within your divine journey to that next level, but still it hasn't happened. Well, my name is Lauren Michaels Harris, and I'm the founder of P3, the Journey Series. People come to me because they're wounded. Many are scared, and even there are those who are bruised simply because they feel that they are increasingly, for whatever reason, losing their ability to dream. Now, this P3 program is not for a person who's just looking to start a business, no, but rather for those of you out there who have been on your journey and you've been navigating within your divine purpose, but you still desire to elevate to that level that you have not reached yet. If this is appealing, if this describes you, then I want to have a chat with you. I want to hear your story. So use the link below to get registered for your free seat at P3, the Journey Series. And let's get started, one story at a time. I'll see you inside. Click the link.
Before you get it, baby, show me your soul. And honey, I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine. Boy, I'm standing right here holding up a sign. Shame see. What's yours for the taking tonight?
I did that right exactly on time. I was doing some stuff on the side, and I may be sleepy, but I ain't dead. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Labor Day. And it's Labor Day, and I don't plan on doing any labor at all. None. I mean, I'm really in. You never see this bathrobe because this is my real one. That's right. I'm just laying low today. How are you? How was your weekend proper? And what are you doing today? Heading for the beach? Gonna just hang around the house? What are you gonna do? Put it in the comments. Welcome to today's installment of Bathrobe Moments. I'm your host, Dr. Lauren Michaels Harris. And boy, it's a great day. Now, really quickly, because we got a great show for you today. I've been waiting on this one. First of all, a couple of announcements. As you see, Lucy McGillicuddy Ricardo is not here today. She gets 3 per contract, 3 holidays off per year. And this year she chose today, Labor Day, as one of her holidays. So it's just you and me and the bell of purpose, which I ring on purpose with purpose because it's a reminder. It's a reminder that something great is going on, and I don't want you to get so busy that you miss it. So that's what the bell of purpose is. So, breakfast today, because you know I'm on my little get it together kick. Look, this is all I'm having. 1 keto brownie, 1/2 of avocado, and a bowl of grapes. Why do I have a spoon in the bowl of grapes? Because that's for the avocado. Hello. No, I don't eat grapes with a spoon. Hey, maybe I should. But I have a spoon here because maybe today our guest is gonna bend it into a pretzel or something. I'm just saying, it's possible. You know why? You know who's here? Yep, you guys saw Nate. This last name, I'm gonna screw it up. Javier. Nate Javier. I want to say Javier, but it's Nate Javier. Right. And the reason I said he might bend it, okay, there he is on stage doing something with a big ass box. There he is on stage getting out of, that's either one of those man girdles, or that is a straitjacket. I'm thinking a straitjacket because of the arms, but that middle part looks like a black one I have upstairs right now, and it's a man girdle. Okay. And here it is. He's holding up a fork. Let's see. We're going to see what he can do with the spoon. But anyway, Nate Javier is here. And let me tell you something about him. A couple things. First of all, well, wait a minute. I'm not going to do the bio yet. Hold on. I'm going to get it pulled up, though. Bear with me. Okay, here we go. Here's what he says. Mr. Javier, get ready to be captivated by the mesmerizing world of Nate Javier, a world-class mentalist and magician who weaves magic and humor like none other. With a razor-sharp wit, ouch, you cut me, and an uncanny ability to connect with his audience, Nate's performances are an extraordinary fusion of mind-bending. There's a clue. Mind-bending wonders and side-splitting laughter. Now, there's a whole bunch more, but I'll tell you why I want him in here. This. I don't know if he's going to start with this. I bet he's not. He's going to build up to it. But I got this in the mail. Michael Rannigan. Michael Rannigan. It's a full, complete sentence. He's a speaker who was at the event I was at all weekend. And no, I know what you guys are thinking. I did not eat a gummy. I am not high. I have allergies. Thank you very much. And I couldn't have eaten a gummy because I ate them all up yesterday. I'm out. But anyway, speaking of gummies, God rest his soul. Guess who we lost on the 1st? The day that Michael and I signed this. Look at the dates on those pieces of tape. Yes, unfortunately, silent prayer for a moment. And I'm really seriously going to miss this guy because I go to his place in the Ozarks every year for a fishing trip with my Air Force buddies. Margaritaville. Speaking of Jimmy Buffett, who passed away, unfortunately. on September 1st at the ripe age of 76. His new song from his new album came out yesterday, and it will most likely go to number 1, of course, and it is entitled, that's right, My Gummy Just Kicked In. That's the name of the song. My gummy just kicked in. Right? So, Jimmy Buffett, thank you for so many years of wonderful music. I'm going to miss him. Going to miss him. So, okay, without further ado, put some hearts on the screen. You know how we do it here. He's never been here, and he's about to amaze you. Share this out. Because Nate sent this letter in the mail, and look at the instructions. Do not open until instructed to. Please sign and date the other piece of tape. Keep secure until the show. Now, Michael was here, so there were 2 pieces of tape. So he signed one, I signed one. And my husband Brian put this bad boy in the safe. It came out this morning. It has not been tampered with. Let's get him in. Here he comes, Nate Javier. Okay, get to bending.
I don't know.
Oh my
wow.
God! Stop it! You're controlling my. What if I was holding this and it really did start bending?
You would freak out.
I would
freak out.
I would. This chair wouldn't have a body in it because I'd be out the door. You know, black people get scared easy with hoodoo and stuff like that. Welcome, Nate. Can I invite my friend Michael in?
Sure, if you'd like.
There he is.
What's going on, Nate? What's going on, Doc? How you guys doing this morning?
Good, man. You're in your big Texas truck.
Yeah, y'all don't mind me. I just success doesn't sleep, so therefore I'm going to go out and be successful today.
Even on a holiday.
Even on a holiday.
Hey, tell the truth. It was pretty exciting the other night when we got here and I opened this and you signed it and I signed it. I was like, we tried to figure it out and they were like, what do you think's in here? Should we steam it open? No, he'll probably know. So you haven't, I don't know. Anyway, Mike, sit there and listen. And you're going to be here to witness the big reveal. So, hey, Nate, Javier, take a moment. Say hello to the people. Kind of start your own vibe. It's a thing I do here on Bathrobe Moments. And then Mike and I, Michael Brannigan, it's a complete sentence. We will come in and then get the show started. All you, take it away.
All right. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name's Nate Javier. I'm a professional magician, mentalist, escape room designer. I live in the world of entertainment, and I like puppies.
I do too. Hey, let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever built an escape room in someone's house?
Yes, actually, I've done a couple of mobile rooms.
Did the person have like a collection of chainsaws hanging on the wall?
No, I have not gone through that.
I'm
yet.
just saying, you don't want to be an accessory to anything.
Yeah, no.
When did you get started, Nate, in the world of magic and delusion?
Well, many moons ago, when Baron Bison roamed the plains, in general, it started when I was very young. My brother had just been born, and on TV, I loved watching World's Greatest Magic live from Las Vegas, and I would watch it over and over again. And eventually just started, while my brother was being taken care of, I would record it on VHS, which for those of you out there who don't know what a VHS is, think of it like a streamed video on a brick that you had to rewind all the time.
You're talking about tapes.
VHS tapes.
Okay, so let me ask you, because I got to know. Is that the same kind of stuff the Tin Man is made out of behind you?
Yeah, actually, I took his carcass and just laid it up on the wall and everything. And just
what is that?
No, it's sheet metal. Sheet metal.
What an interesting wall covering, sheet metal. You want to talk about that?
No, it's just a nice little mobile setup. It's
Oh,
active.
so are you inside your magical bus?
Yes, we'll call it that.
Okay. I got a couple questions. Then you're gonna get started. What's the biggest audience you've ever done magic in front of? How many people?
1,500, so 1,500 people.
Has it ever gone wrong?
Oh, that is the biggest question of them all. It always goes wrong. It's just
Really?
it's just whether or not everything I've done has probably gone wrong one way or another. But it's really good because it's kind of calloused me over the years and helped me figure out a way out of everything to where the audience doesn't feel like they've been cheated out of a good performance or show.
Okay, next question. Because I've always wanted to ask a magician these questions. So, and we're big AGT fans in this house, and they
Mm-hmm.
things we love on AGT that you really don't get to see in real life. Quick change. The quick change artists and way, and they're getting so good. That one girl a couple years ago makes the dress fly all the way across the stage, off the mannequin and onto her body. Remember her? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then, of course, we did go to a casino here, and we saw that duo, that big duo from America. What is their name? The somethings. They're from another country.
Clairvoyance.
They're clairvoyants. Yes. We saw them. Now, I'm going to keep it real. When we saw them in person, I could have sworn, because I was sitting right by her on one of them when she was walking down the aisle. I could have sworn I heard something in an earpiece. Okay, I didn't. I made that up, but I was listening.
Yeah, for the record, the clairvoyants, they're just absolutely incredible. And to my future wife out there, yes, eventually we're going to be just like them. But
okay, so you're looking for a mystical, magical tour bus woman to be your lawfully wedded magic wife. I want to ask you this. When you see other mentalists do their work, do you know the secrets? Do you know how they're doing it?
Sometimes, not all the time. And I think that's one of the coolest things. I love being fooled myself. I know a lot of magicians out there will cross their arms and be like, I already know how that's done.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. I want the entertainment value as well. So if I know how somebody's doing something, then I get extra excited because it's like, okay, cool. I get to see their presentation. But if I get fooled or I have no idea how it's done, I start giggling because it's refreshing.
So Nate, do and this is a real question. Do magicians and mentalists where do you find the majority of your tricks? Do you come up with them, or is there like some emporium? Is there some underground, some secret society? How do you get them?
You know what? A lot of magicians nowadays can probably go on YouTube and find some decent tricks out there. For people like myself, life is going back to the original question, which was how did I get into it? I had to figure it out on my own. I didn't grow up with a mentor or going to magic camp like a lot of other famous magicians out there. Instead, I spent a lot of lonely hours in the library reading ancient magic books, and in watching all these shows, like the Grand Illusions were cool and stuff, but it just wasn't my jam. And then all of a sudden came across this spectacular world of mind reading and doing other opportunities like that. And so I've had to either watch somebody and then figure out my own method, or I find it in a very old book, or because I've started building up a network on my own of magicians and everybody in the craft, I've learned to exchange methods with others just to improve the craft itself.
Perfect. Last question, then we're going to let you mesmerize us. I want to know this. So, as a mentalist / magician, which one do you think you're more? Do you lean more? Are you more of a magician or more of a mentalist?
That can be tough because in my stage show, I like to have a little bit of both, just to kind of change it up. I mean, to annoy all the magicians out there, I think they're the same thing. Mentalism and magic is just a different form. It's just like in magic, you could have coins, cards, whatever.
Right. And
I
you
think
don't really
mentalism.
see that many with both. Now, I will say this as far as AGT goes. These magicians are getting younger and younger and younger and pulling off some pretty big stunts. Seriously,
Mhm.
there's a boy on there now. I think he just got cut. But I mean, like 10 years old, doing huge things involving the entire audience, 3,000 people, predictions and things like that. Speaking of predictions, how is this going to work today? Michael's sitting there. He can't, because we've tried to figure out what in the world could he predict. We're going to find out. I'm still trying to figure it out. Stump
You're
the
gonna find
illusionist.
out.
Stump the mentalist. Put it in the comments what you think Nate Javier has predicted. Ooh, I hope it had nothing to do with Jimmy Buffett.
No.
That would be
I'm not
pretty
that kind of
creepy.
mentalist.
Huh?
I'm not that kind of mentalist. No.
Okay. So how do you want to do some sleight of hand, or what do you want to do?
Sure. I mean, we can talk. I have my cards ready to go.
Okay.
We can do a couple of things. We can chat, whatever you'd like. I know we're on a video recording setup, but I need everybody to know, whoever's watching right now, you guys are my main monitor. I don't have any other external cameras or anything like that. So
No.
anything that I'm doing here is directly for all the people watching me. So if I look away, I wish there was something to help me out.
Oh, don't worry. I'm blowing you up so we can watch from all angles. Okay, Michael Rannigan. It's a complete sentence. I can't help it. I got to say that every time. I want you to, huh?
Every time.
Hey, have you ever had a magician at any of your kids' birthday parties?
I have.
Tell the truth. Did they suck?
No, I have. No, they were actually really good performers. A lot of it had to do with simplistic tricks, easy for children to get, but they also had some adult tricks with cards and, your traditional magician tricks. So it was good. We enjoyed it.
So
I'm a big fan of magician, big fan of magic.
I was just going to ask you that.
And, yeah, I like Penn and Teller. Like, I don't know. I enjoy how you can trick the mind's eye, so to speak.
I agree. I do too. And I never can figure it out. Never. And I don't think I really want to. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to figure it out. Like, I love to be in that realm of shock, of imagination. It's like I don't care how the pyramids were built. I'm just grateful that the pyramids were built. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to know everything on how life works. Otherwise, we lose the magic of life.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Look at Nate. Nate's like, So, Mike, do you want to try to guess what's in this? Can we guess what's in here, Nate?
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and guess.
I know what it is. It's a headline
from today's news for November 4th?
It is not. It is not.
No. I think he's going to tell us which late night talk show host I'll be replacing.
Well, hopefully it won't be me because I'll be coming on right after Jimmy Fallon.
Well, you're not there yet, so I can't replace you.
Oh, I'm there. The world doesn't know it yet.
Right.
I can do magic too. I didn't know you wanted to be a late night TV host.
You're the one who planted the seed. It wasn't me. It wasn't my idea. That was your idea. It's not on me.
You're going to be on all those shows. I did my own predicting, Nate, Javier, that Michael is going to be on I didn't predict it. I saw it. I literally saw it. So I'll just put that out there. So keep your eye on him. Because then when he gets on, guess who he can, just one shade away, he can get you in, Nate. But you might be there already by then.
Yeah, Nate's going to take the world by storm. So
I hope one day.
Nate, is that something you want? Do you want to be world famous? Do you want to be in Las Vegas? Do you want to be on AGT, all that kind of stuff?
You know what? I wouldn't mind doing AGT. I also wouldn't mind. World famous is a little much for me. I don't need to be like the next Penn and Teller or David Copperfield.
And
No, I don't need the fame. But I would like to just keep touring. I'd love to, keep traveling and bringing joy to the people I get to perform for. Like, that's the goal. That's the dream. I wouldn't mind a little more notoriety, but, I don't need to be the, $60 billion industry mogul.
I feel you. Martha Razzo just popped in. She's the young lady who, it says Facebook user, but it's Martha because I see her on my other phone. She's the build out person, the guru, the mind behind Accelerator Business Summit, where I've just met Michael over the last week. So welcome Adam Duvall and the UK, Tia Rogers, and the rest of you. Top of the morning to everyone. We have with us today, in case you've just joined, Nate Javier. He is a world-renowned magician and mentalist, and he's got something. I just want to see you do something.
Of course, we could do something. I have no issue with doing that. We'll start with something easy. I do have the deck of cards, which is standard. We're going to go ahead, shuffle them out.
You made me disappear. How did you do that? I swear I was just sitting here minding my own business, everybody, and I disappeared. You're good. Okay, go ahead. You're going to do something. I'm going to pull you in tight. Pull you in. Show us something. We can watch. Michael and I can watch from backstage.
Awesome. Sounds good. What we're going to do is everything is a standard deck of cards. That's the thing. That's the fun part of what I do is I've trained myself to where anybody anywhere could hand me a deck and I could probably do the same thing over and over again. So for you folks at home, what I'm doing is giving it a shuffle. Here we go. Ready? 6 months of my life right here for 3 seconds of glory. One-handed shuffle. I'm gonna go ahead and actually could one of you two go ahead and say stop anytime?
Go ahead, Michael. He can hear you.
Stop.
Right there. All right. Go ahead and take a look at the card. I can't see the screens. You got it?
Yep,
right.
We see it.
We got it.
Try to keep everything above board right there. We're going to give it a cut. And don't forget what your card is. I want to show people no breaks, no nothing. Deck's gone. Michael, if you can, think of your card almost like it's on a billboard, okay? Like a flashing lights. Think of it over and over again. Keep thinking like 2 of spades, 2 of spades, 2 of spades. Was it the 2 of spades? Is that correct?
Yep. You got it.
Okay, wait
You're
a
right.
minute.
Now, there is another way that I can
Maybe I'll
do
take my
this.
sunglasses off. Did you see it in the reflection?
In
of
the
my sunglasses?
reflection,
Is that
I
what
know.
happened? I've seen a
Yes,
reflection of my shades. Is that what's happening here today?
that's exactly
That
it.
was
As I'm
pretty
trying to
awesome.
figure out where the camera is as I move the card
That's right.
around.
No, that's
Lauren,
pretty
do you want to
phenomenal. That's pretty good.
appreciate that, Michael?
Do I have my skeptic face on?
Just like,
That's how it is, though. Now, wait a minute. At this point, when you're doing this stuff, you can see the ones out there that are like, or trying to, I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah, they're trying
Yep.
to analyze, figure it out. Was the
It's
whole
half the
deck
fun.
a whole deck full of two of spades? So, but you want people to think that, right, Nate? You want people to try and second guess and ask questions and kind of probe it, right? Because that's when you know that audience is engaged.
Exactly. I love it when, I mean, there's that fine line between like obnoxious and curious.
Oh, you mean like a magic heckler?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I saw what you did. You put it in there. Do you? Oh my God, has that ever happened?
It has happened where, I mean, I've had different heckler issues before, and one of them was like, the most common one is people yelling out, "Oh yeah, he did it this way," and "Oh, I already know how he did it." Well, a lot of what I do, obviously find a different method and tell a different type of story. That way, it's not traceable the same kind of like common knowledge way, because everybody has that one uncle that knows like that one card trick and makes them the authority. Well, when they start shouting out, trying to sound all cool and stuff because they need friends at the bar, I happily hand over a deck of cards or whatever prop I'm using. I'm like, all right, please demonstrate it for the rest of the class. Immediate shutdown.
That's a good one.
You ever just
If
kind
you-
of get inside their head and be like, "Oh yeah, you won't be having a job next week," type thing?
They're sitting with their wife, and he goes, "Does the Crystal Star Motel mean anything to you? I see you with a blonde statuesque," and this woman, his wife, is like short and brunette. I think that could shut it down too,
I like that.
Yeah, that'll
That's pretty good.
That'll put a heckler in place real quick.
right? But seriously, though, is it sometimes? What do you do when something doesn't? Because everything is timing. And even on AGT, we've seen when one or two times the magician something won't stick or not move the way it's supposed to, and the timing gets off just a fraction. And you can see them, it kind of like grabs them and shakes them, but they have to recover really fast. How do you handle that sort of thing when the unexpected happens to you? Do most people think, well, you should have seen that coming? How come you didn't know that was going to happen? Mentalist.
You know what? It's
I think we like to call that the force of average, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Because at the end of the day, you're jacking with some serious energy, and sometimes those energies don't always play well with each other.
I mean, yeah, it's one way to like look at it. It's things go wrong because things go wrong. I mean, we've all been there. We've had just unforeseen circumstances happen.
Yeah.
And so as a performer, it's really hard when that happens because you're used to a certain rhythm and pace, and all of a sudden now you have to play catch up, and then because you can't catch up in time, everything is just synced off, and then you get in your own head. It's a terrible, vicious cycle that I don't think anybody needs to go through.
Wait a minute. There's a scent to this envelope. It's fruity. Oh wait. Oh wait. Sorry. That was my left hand I was smelling. Sorry. Now, I want to get back to this for those of you because I see some new people popping in. This letter was mailed. I actually received it on the 1st of September. Michael was here and signed it on the 1st, but Mr. Javier signed it on the 29th, as you see, of August. And then there's our signatures on pieces of tape. And the tape is on there so you can see that the seal hasn't been broken or our signatures would be broken so that you can't put it back together. So is this the big, Kurt, this is the big thing for the, how much? Okay, it's 35 minutes after we finish at 56. At what point do you want to do this? Wait, let me write down a prediction.
He's going to do it at 46.
You said 8:46. I said
I gives him 10 minutes.
Okay, what did you say? What do you say, Nate?
I was going to say at about 8:49.
Ah! I'm a mentalist. You need a sidekick?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll take this on the road.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna have another career. Sorry, Michael. Sorry, man. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, let me ask you this really quickly. How in the world, though, like on AGT, do you know how it's done? Like when they say, earlier, I took a picture and they show something that just happened. Or like I'm serious. I know you can't tell us. Just tell me where I can go find out how they do it. Because just like when they'll say, Heidi, think of a fruit or something. Howie, think of an animal. And the kid turns it over and it's what they would think. How would you know that out of all of the options?
I mean, everybody has their own method, which is a terrible, terrible answer, but everybody has a different method to that.
Have you ever seen somebody do something like a mentalist thing or a magic trick and you go, oh my God, that's impossible? How, as knowing how things are done, have you ever seen somebody do something where you go, that's incredible?
Oh, absolutely. Like, I was watching, and I get asked this all the time. I mean, we know the magic TV shows out there. There's America's Got Talent. I mean, we have, everybody remembers Magic Secrets Revealed with the Masked Magician. But then there's also Penn and Teller Fool Us. I love that show. I think it's spectacular. But there's one trick that happened on that show that I still think about, almost like a mental exercise. Poof, he's gone.
No, I'm trying to clear up my camera because I got too close to it. Okay,
Okay.
Go ahead.
One trick happened on that show where it just had me absolutely floored. One of my favorite effects just to do for giggles are different types of levitations, but like in the hand things. So on my Instagram, there's like pictures of me floating cards or floating a dollar bill or a ring or something like that, just because it's kitschy and it's fun. But there was a contestant on Fool Us that did probably one of the craziest levitations I've ever seen. He took those kids' letter blocks, you know, the little cubes that have colored letters all over.
Yeah.
He had them in a stack, and he took them out one by one, and there was just one letter sitting there mid-air, not moving. I mean, I guess technically it's a suspension, not a levitation, but given his setup and how everything else was, I cannot figure out how he did it, and it freaked me out enough to. I mean, it freaked me out. It's a great mental exercise. I was stoked about it. I'm like, I've never seen anything like that before.
On an average, Nate, to pull off something of the caliber of what you just described, how much practice would you say the average magician / mentalist, how much time do you guys put in weekly on practicing? You can use yourself as a good example.
I at least 40 hours if they're going to be really good.
Did you say
It's a
40?
full-time job. Yeah, it's a full-time job.
40 hours of practice.
Well, it's like people, when they watch a magician or whatever, they only see the fun part. We get to play with the audience. We get to have a little fun with them. But they don't see the work that's behind it, because as a magician, we're typically our own, C-suite executives, marketing, finances, / accounting. We're the director, the producer. We have to coordinate everything. We have to be the choreographer. For example, one of my favorite things to do. I don't know if it's if my ring will show up, but one of my favorite things to do, I'm going to try to make sure I get this on camera.
Oh,
is a ring suspension.
Look at that.
Come on. Yeah.
It's pretty legit.
Thanks. But something like that has taken me like a solid month and a half on that, just because of the intricacies and different pieces that can go with it. That's actually one of my favorite things. It's a favorite go-to at the bar. I'll take a gal's finger ring and really stretch it out and make it a little bit of fun. But
that's the problem right there, Nate. They ain't nobody trying to marry you. You keep taking their damn ring and illusioning and shit. Like, they don't want to play that game. They're like, no, friend, you're already in their head. Like, you can't have that. You can't be opening up your bag of tricks to the ladies. It'd be difficult.
Okay. Look.
It's fun because when you can get the ring to kind of just sit on the finger and you get it to balance. Give it
Put it in the air again. Put it in the air again.
Yeah, there we go. And then
what in the world? Don't run off the road, Michael.
I know it. Hey, I got a question, Nate. So, when that ring is being suspended, is it utilizing like the energy from your fingers, like from our central nervous system? Is there some sort of a kinetic energy that you're producing to allow that to happen, or is it strictly an illusion?
That one's strictly an illusion.
You can answer if you're allowed. You know what I mean? If you're like, no way, Mike, I can't answer you, then I'm good with that.
I'll tell you, everything I do is a trick. I'll go out there and everything I do there's a method behind it, but I want to bring joy to people and give them like this suspension of disbelief out there. And because nobody likes boring life. Everybody likes to have a little fun with it.
Hey, Nate, have you ever done this work like a busker? Like out on the streets or in the subway, just to like get your chops and stuff down?
No, I have not. I have friends who do busking, and that's all for them. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little scared of crowds. Ironically,
you are.
Yes. If I'm at a party, I start as a wallflower until somebody that knows me pulls me into a conversation. So.
So what about this? When you go out with friends or family, do they always say, hey, watch, you want to see a trick? Come on, Nate, show them a trick. Did that ever get on your nerves? Are you ever like not in the mood to be called on?
If I'm not in the mood, I'll be like, oh, darn, I don't have anything with me, which I guess now I'm exposing myself here on the show, but I always have a deck of cards in my back pocket, so...
You just tell them you left your magic energy
Really?
at the house. That's it. You're like, no, it's not today, folks.
That's a good excuse. I typically always do something.
Have you ever made money like from a person, like you know how back in those days, like, okay, I bet you $100 I can fill in the blank. Have you ever done that?
I have. I've done like the classic 3-card Monty. I've also done a couple of tricks to gain money or free drinks at the bar. I've also
Here it comes.
I do one card trick number, when I'm out. It's or get a free drink. It's my go-to, and it's something I absolutely love to do. Unfortunately,
Why are you laughing so much? What is it?
it's would you like to see it?
Yes.
All right. So in this case, go ahead, say stop.
Stop.
This will be your card, okay?
Okay.
We're going to go ahead, place it into the middle. And then we're going to go through the series of shuffles and cuts. Give it a shuffle. 1 cut to mix up. 2 cuts to show off. 3 cuts to show I have way too much time on my hands. Okay. Pretty easy. Where if you and I were at the bar or something, I would typically go, all right, tell me, I'll make a bet with you for a beer that your card, that this, I don't have a table, I would normally set it down on, that this card right here is your card. And it's not magic. It's biology.
I know what you did. You had it in your, you showed me a 10 of spades. Now you're going to tell me that's going to be the, can I say it out loud?
You're going to in just a moment. So,
okay.
I mean, this is where I would make the bet. So either for a beer or for somebody's number. And then I'd be like, all right, well then what's your card?
Mine?
Yeah.
Jack of diamonds. You had a you had a 10 of spade in your hand. Want me to think. I'd have been the perfect sucker for that one. I'll buy everybody here a drink. Right. And then excuse me while I run to the powder room and then crawl out the window and go somewhere else because I don't have that much money. Wow. Guess what?
It's 49.
It is 49. The first part, don't open it yet. We're gonna get.
I'm not.
Go ahead. Say stop, if you will.
Huh?
Say stop.
Oh, stop.
All right. This card right here. I'm not gonna look at it. I wonder if I can put it under my lapel where people can still see that there's a. Will it stay? Oh, yeah. Look at that. It stays. Your card is going to stay right there.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it right there the whole time. We'll come back to this. That is important. And then for you guys, let me just disconnect my Bluetooth. My phone. Keep this right here. Michael, I'm going to have you name any number between 1 and 100.
Okay. Say it out loud.
Yes, please.
All right. 38.
38. And then, Lauren, would you please name another number between 1 and 100?
83.
Ooh, 38 and 83. What we're going to do, do you guys use the notes apps on your phones?
I do. Yeah.
I know I do all the time. There it is. Oops. I have calluses on my fingers. We can see that. I have tons of notes here.
Yeah.
We're going to go in. Let's do celebrities. And
Other way. Yep.
yeah, I'll see my setup now in the reflection.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh.
we have all sorts of them. Like you can see JFK, Walt Disney, Harry Houdini, Madonna. Number 38 is
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Ah, if you said 37, we could have gotten The Rock. That would have been cool.
Right.
Yeah, I have a ton of celebrities here. Huh. David Beckham, Kanye West. But we got Taylor Swift. Everybody watching, just remember Taylor Swift or spam her in the chat.
Yeah.
And Taylor, if you're watching, you and me, let's go. I'll be your opener for tour. Just
Oh, that's right.
All right, so Taylor Swift. Next, this is so weird doing this technically on a perfect mirror. Let's go to so with beverages, we have everything from Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Smirnoff, whatever it is. What was the other number?
83.
83. Did I put 83 on this list? There an 83? 38. Yeah. Okay. I was like, I couldn't find the bottom there. Just kick energy. Sorry. Wait. What'd you? Diet Coke.
Yep.
83. Sorry, I had a little short-term memory spot. We have Old Speckled Hen. We have Bacardi, Sipsmith, Schweppes. Nobody likes Schweppes. Let's be honest here. Don't lie to yourself. But we got Diet Coke. Now, y'all can vouch, right? None of this was planned. We've never spoken about this before or anything like that. This morning, we actually got totally random numbers with totally random lists. And if you give that a check, we have Diet Coke, and we came up with Taylor Swift. Diet Coke and Taylor Swift. Now, Lauren, Michael, this is where things get a little weird. You guys notarized a letter that I sent last week. It was predated and signed and things like that a week ago. Would you please open up the letter?
Darn tootin' I will.
And just take out the piece of paper first.
Oh. There's a playing card in here too.
Bring yourself back on screen.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a playing card in there too. Do you want me to open this?
Yes, please. Here we go. A Diet Coke ad. With,
Taylor Swift pouring a Diet Coke.
Hey, I'm gonna hook you up. Okay, that's pretty legit, friend.
He's not done.
I will say that Friday was the first time I've ever met Lauren. Went to his home. He showed me that envelope just out of sheer coincidence. I was like, sure, why not? I'll play along. So anybody out there watching this, like I'm telling you, I had zero to do with anything about this entire show. I was just a random person that kind of met and was morphed into this show. You know what I mean? Like, I never met Lauren on Friday. Went to his house Friday evening. I put my initials on the back of that. He was like, "You want to be on the show Monday?" I was like, "Why not?" And so, great job, Nate. Like, I don't know how the hell you did it. I don't care how you did it, but that was a phenomenal feat of magicianry.
Thank you.
I forgot you had that under your lapel.
Yep, it's been there the whole time. We've been choosing random cards throughout the whole morning. You chose one, the 10 of diamonds.
Yes.
So I've kept that under my lapel, under lock and key. People who have been watching online can see that it's just sitting right there. Now, I did send you a playing card as well. I signed and dated it. Would you please take a look in the envelope? We're going to see if they match.
It's in here, and it's upside down, so I don't know what's on the other side, but I'm just going to turn it straight up to the camera. Wow.
Right there, we have a direct match. This has been a pretty predictable morning.
829. That's it. Round of applause. That's pretty darn good. And I am going to keep both of these and add them to my world of fun down here, also known as Imagine Studios.
And Nate, you had no idea I was even going to be a part of this. Fair?
No idea, but it's been fun.
That's
cool.
awesome. I am going to let everybody know where they can catch up with you, and I'm going to pop that on the screen. You want to head over to YouTube, Maker's Magic. You can check him out there. If Instagram is more your jam, there it is, in Javier Magic. I have dropped both of those links inside your comment section for easy access immediately following the broadcast, which is now. So I just want to say this was one of the most fun episodes I think I've ever had in all of the 7 years I've been here. And I am going to talk to you about coming and entertaining our kids at next year's 2024 Power of We Symposium. I think that would be great because I know it'd be interactive. The kids would love it. And we love you. And I love what you're doing to keep the world smiling. So Nate, Javier, thank you so very much. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, Michael Ranigan. That is a complete sentence, you guys. And right. And anything, what do you have for your Jerry Springer moment? I'll give both of you a second to leave the audience with something to remember other than this great mentalist magicism. Is that a word? Magicism?
It is today.
You said it too, didn't you? Did you make that word up, Michael?
Yeah, magicianry. Yeah.
Magicianry. Magicism and magicianry. There. We're two. That ADHD is a mother. Right. So, Nate, what do you say to people about magic? Give us something to go home with.
Hey, it's a lot of fun, but really all that matters is you bring joy to people and you take them out of their mundane lives and put a smile on their face. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Check out my stuff if you'd like to be entertained some more.
I know I will.
Yeah, it's freaking phenomenal. I don't have any great pearls of wisdom. One of my biggest things that I use in my daily life is if you're willing to change your mindset, you can change your playground.
There you go. And I love the playground we were on this morning. Listen, all of you out there, get out today and make it the best day ever. Get out and find your highest self. All you have to do is keep putting one foot in front of the other. Trust me, you'll get there. Join me tomorrow morning right out front, God willing, on the front porch. And we'll do this all over again. Might not be as much fun, but it's going to be fun nonetheless. Thank you so much, y'all, for coming in today on a holiday. I truly appreciate you. And I hope to see you back here again. And Nate, you're welcome anytime. Mike, I know we got you coming up soon. Have we set a date yet?
No.
We need to do that. Call me when you're home from making all that money.
See ya.
Okay. You guys,
bye, guys.
Happy Labor Day. Have the best. And I'll see you when we take care of the rest. Nate, great job. Thank you again. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.